Hey guys, Jamiy, today on Roblox we're playing some more Pet Tower Defense Simulator, as you can see on the screen right now, and also in the last video we went over one of the new pets, which is the Glacial Phoenix. Today we're going to go over the tiger. I think whenever I'm going to do these videos, I'm probably going to get the pet before I start recording, because sometimes it's just awkward to record me actually getting them sometimes during the day. So I think I'm just going to go get them. As you can see, this is actually one of the rare times it's actually in the shop when I'm actually recording it. But yeah, it is a normal legendary in the normal egg, which is nice. Whereas the Glacial Phoenix is one of the new Phoenix pets added in for one of the, I think it's the Phoenix Nest. But anyway, so I'm going to go over the tiger. Actually, I need to put up the description really quickly. So for this one, it has a bleed and a splash damage effect. So I'm going to compare this one to the vampire, and I guess I'll compare it to the fire dragon, since those are the most similar ones to it. I kind of want to bring the Glacial Phoenix, because I mean AoE is pretty nice, but oh well, I'm just going to unequip these for now, Len. And the Meteor Phoenix, put on both of these lens. So like I said, fire dragon, these two are going to be I want to say very, very, very similar. Other than that, put on the Vampire Dragon. So then, let's have a quick look, Clint. So we've got the Vampire Dragon, 44 damage. So this is the level 1s whenever you just put them down. 44 damage, 30 damage, and 50 damage. So the dragon does more damage, but actually these have almost the exact same range. Oh, they have the exact same range, and then just a little bit smaller range. But attack speed is 3. I mean, I guess. I mean, this is a lot weaker, I guess, as well. So interesting. So with that being said, those the base ones. Let's just hop into a game and see how well this goes. So basically just going to compare them to the other bleeding effects. I don't think there's any other bleeding effects. I could be wrong. There might be another pet that I'm forgetting about that also might have a bleed effect, but I'm going to put it here. It's most likely going to get range anyway, so gonna try and put it in a good spot, so whenever I do level it up and upgrade it, it'll be able to hit this corner as well as hopefully these corners. It depends on how big of a range it gets, and hey, actually it looks like it just gets some range. So with that being said, this is just gonna start speeding up, but let's have a quick look at the attack animation then. Okay. It's kind of the exact same as the for the death animation, the exact same as the Glacial Phoenix, unless it's just these pets' deaths, because I haven't really been paying attention. But yeah, no, it was a cool animation, just kind of slashes, so nothing really cool for that wise. Also, why do they have a yellow side? It's a little bit weird, but yeah, there's the tiger. Also, it kind of looks more almost like a saber-tooth tiger, more than a normal tiger. But anyway, I gotta start grinding for money again, so I'll be back whenever we can actually start putting them all down and start upgrading them, so which one actually is better compared to each other. Okay then, we are back, Clint. So now we can actually start going ahead and start upgrading them and compare them to another upgrades. And actually just quickly look, they can tell if I upgrade the Vampire Dragon one time, it gets this bleed effect, the dragon gets this burn effect straight away, but the tiger unfortunately doesn't really get its ability right now. So I'm going to probably predict that the tiger is going to be the most costly of the three to fully upgrade it. So anyway, let's upgrade all of them once, and then I guess we'll see what they are then. So we have the Vampire Dragon got a little bit of damage, but compared to the dragon, which for some reason, I don't know why it didn't get any damage, but it just doesn't. But I mean, hey, I still say that the dragon is probably better because it has that slightly better range anyway still. And then the tiger, I mean, it has really good range now. Like I said, it can actually hit most of this corner, and it actually most likely will be able to hit all of it anyway if I upgrade it again. So pretty good still. Let's go ahead and fully upgrade it. And actually for the animation, I think the fire dragon just has the best animation for the attacking one. Anyway, upgrade them all again. There we are. Okay, now we've got 80. 20 and 3 seconds, 60. Okay, so again, pretty good range from the fire dragon, but I don't know, man. 20 damage is a lot of damage. So I feel like I'd still go for the fire dragon over the vampire dragon. Actually, no, wait, I didn't even realize vampire's range is a lot closer now. I probably will go with the vampire dragon right now, but the Vampire Dragon doesn't have splash damage to my knowledge, whereas the Fire Dragon will eventually, which is why it's not getting a huge damage increase. And then also for the Tiger, 45 damage, a really good range, which is really good. And since it's gonna have a bleed and a splash damage, I can see why its damage isn't gonna go so much, but it has got pretty darn good range. Anyway, pretty sure we can just keep going now and stick it all over the way. So upgrade again. That's the max of the Vampire Dragon. This isn't actually the max of the Latulo. I gotta go do another one, and it actually looks like the Fire Dragon is actually the most expensive one. Also, okay, I can see what we've done. Okay, I can see what we've done. I think the Fire Dragon is the most expensive one. The Vampire Dragon is the cheapest one to like upgrade for because it doesn't have a it only has one ability, whereas the Tiger is in the middle. And the reason why the Tiger's in the middle is because it doesn't get an ability early, it gets both of its abilities like at the very end, which I guess is fine, it's a different way to do it, but anyway. So for this one, for upgrade free, I mean, the Vampire Dragon clearly wins here because it's fully maxed out. These are its best stats compared to the Fire Dragon and the Tiger. They can't really compare to it because they are going to get their splash abilities in the next upgrade. So Vampire Dragon was on this stage, but when I go ahead and just quickly just do this, I mean, well, now these both outclass the Vampire Dragon. Like, yeah, they don't do like all the. I mean, the Fire Dragon does a lot of damage still. I mean, I would say the Fire Dragon, just because the damage is so close, like, yeah, the range is a tiny bit less, but that splash damage like makes up for so much. And also the Tiger, like only being 90, not even like reaching 100 damage, I will still say is pretty darn good. I mean, it will hit 100 damage whenever you like upgrade it and evolve it, but I would say that the Tiger is like pretty like even though it's only 90, 24 range. I mean, it's like again the exact same actually as the Fire Dragon, although it attacks every 2 seconds, which is kind of good. It's kind of good. So I'm actually kind of curious. What's the so this attack? Oh, this damage per second is 50. Clearly, this one is gonna be well, actually also 130 divided by 3. Can you even divide that by 3? 40. We'll just say 44. So like 40, 44, 43. Which I mean, it's a little bit less, but it gets to hit 4. It gets to hit 4 targets. So technically, it's like what, like almost 160 if it hits 4 targets. So Fire Dragon way better. And then for the Tiger, since it's 90, like what, 45. So it's like very similar to the Fire Dragon, in terms of like damage per second. So I would still say that the Fire Dragon probably is better overall compared to the Tiger. I mean, I can't really compare the Vampire Dragon really to these two pets because it's lacking splash. Like the bleed ability is like a pretty cool ability, but on its own it's not really that great, to be honest. If it had more damage, might be worth it. Maybe like give it more range, like maybe like 40 range, which might sound like a really high number, but I mean, it's just kind of like lackluster, to be honest. Like these have like these two have splash damage, bleed, or a burn effect, which are basically the exact same thing. The attack speed is the exact same, if not quicker, and they do more damage because they have that splash. So I mean, why is the range like basically the exact same? I don't know why. I feel like the Vampire Dragon just kind of sucks, wouldn't really recommend it, but these two are pretty good. I'll say that the Fire Dragon is the better one of them, but because the Tiger's in the normal egg, it's probably easier to get the normal Tiger, to be honest. So I guess it depends on how people play, but yeah, there's the Tiger though. Pretty cool pet, I guess. Like that attack speed is absolutely insane, and I mean for its damage you can always just buff it up anyway just by leveling up and evolving it. So pretty good pets. I can't really say there's a clear winner between the Fire Dragon and the Tiger because their damage per second is just that close to each other. So I also say that either of these are like a really good pets to have, but compared to like AoE, I feel like AoE is still better, so I'm probably not going to be running these too much. I probably should get something else instead of the Exalted Angel because I have it just because it does like so much raw damage, but honestly, it's probably not really worth running. I just don't really know what else to really run instead of it to try and wear down bosses, but I mean, having like a bleed damage probably is a pretty good thing to do, so I might actually replace the angel with one of these, because they technically do more damage, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave off here, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.